morning, everyone. Welcome to Bonnie's Best Creations, and welcome to my kitchen. And today we are going to try to start to get into the Christmas spirit. And I know Thanksgiving is behind us in Canada, and I know in the States it's coming up, and then Christmas, so lots of goodies to get ready for that. So today I thought we would make something that I need to give as a gift, and we're going to make gluten-free pumpkin bread. Now, before we start, I want to let you know that a few years ago I bought these wonderful paper loaf cake pans, and I got them at HomeSense. I got them, they were on clearance. I'm sure you can go online and look them up. They are called large round paper pans, and they came in a package of 6, and they were only $3.99, so a pretty good deal. You don't have to grease these, and it's kind of nice to be able to give it, there's a little bit of a pattern on it, so to give it as a gift, and especially you know, at this time of year. So go online, I'm sure Amazon has them, or check at HomeSense or Winners. You never know what they're going to have there. So I'm using those today. Now I have all my ingredients laid out here. I have my gluten-free flour that I got from the bulk barn, and I keep this in a separate bag just so that I separate it from any of my other ingredients that we don't want any traces of gluten for people that are severe. So let's get started. My table here is laid out with all my ingredients. I'm using pure pumpkin, not the pumpkin filler, pure pumpkin. And I'm using white sugar, brown sugar, eggs, baking soda, baking powder, spices, oil, just mild oil, and so let's get started. Alright, so let's get going. I've got all my ingredients laid out in front of me. I hope you can see this. And let's get started. I am using my KitchenAid today. If you want to do this all by hand, you can do that, but I'm going to use that. In my KitchenAid, now when you're doing gluten-free baking, your measurements have to kind of be exact. I know that I add a pinch of this and a pinch of that, but as far as the flour and pumpkin, always level all of your ingredients. So in this KitchenAid, I have 1 cup of pumpkin, a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to mix that. Now I'm going to add my sugar. So I use these Tupperware containers that are wonderful to keep everything right at hand, and I can keep it up here in my cupboard. So what we're going to do, it calls for 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. I am using a 1/4 cup measuring to get it exact. All right. And then we want a half a cup of packed brown sugar. Now I want you to know that in my brown sugar, I want you to see I have this clay mouse. I don't know if you see it. And if I soak it in water for 20 minutes and then put it in my brown sugar, it stops it from going lumpy. Or you can add an apple. So that's a little hint that I've learned. So we're going to mix that. The sugar's in there. And then we're going to add 3 teaspoons of vanilla. I have made sure that all these ingredients do not have any gluten. So I'm going to heat this quite, I don't know if you see that, and with a knife I'm just going to, this is where you want probably with gluten-free, so I'm just going to just measure off and skim off the top. It calls for 1 1/2 cups of flour, gluten-free flour. There we go. Now I'm going to add to that, and all these products are gluten-free. Here's my Tupperware. I keep all of my ingredients up in this hooser, this cabinet that I love, that I've shown you before. If you missed that, check back with some of my other tutorials. So I keep, it's all ready to go. So what I'm going to add is baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda. So now this is a half, so I'm going to double it. And I just scrape it. And I do have gluten-free baking powder. There. Now, to that mixture, we're going to add our spices. Put this down here. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. I mean, cinnamon and pumpkin just naturally go together. And then I don't know if you remember these. I've had these forever. They're Tupperware stackable spice. Well, you could put anything in it, but I use it for spices, and it's got cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg. And this recipe calls for not only a teaspoon of cinnamon, but it also calls for pumpkin spice mix, which all it is a mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, whatever, cloves, whatever you like. So I'm just going to stir that around, and then I'm going to add this slowly to my wet ingredients. Okay, so I'm just going to add this to slowly add that to the wet mixture, and I shall return. Okay, the batter's thick, but that's the way we want it. And I'm just going to just stir and scrape the sides and make sure all that flour is incorporated. There. Now this recipe calls is to be for one 9x13 loaf pan, but I'm using these, and I'm going to divide this into two. So remember, I mean, if you're going to use a pan, you have to grease it, but I'm using these paper containers, and I'm just going to just divide it equally. You could also make this into muffins if you'd rather do that. So it doesn't have to be a loaf. Now I have preheated my oven to 350, and I'm going to put these in there, and I'm going to bake them for about 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to keep a watch on this because of course this is not as thick as a loaf pan, so we will see what this is like when they come out of the oven. Okay everyone, well, my cakes are done. I'm telling you, the kitchen smells wonderful. So here are my cakes. What I've done is I have made the two that I showed you, and these ones baked in about 30-35 minutes. And then I did go ahead again and I baked one in a loaf, and this took a good hour to bake. I think the pumpkin, it's a little bit more of a dense cake. So, and remember that all gluten-free flours are different. Not one gluten-free flour is alike, so you have to play with it a little bit to what you think is best for you. So there you go. Now Christmas is in the air, and you'll be glad to know that I will be doing lots of Christmas baking, and it won't be long. So have a great day, and let me know if you try this recipe out and if you like it, and I will have all the ingredients listed below. Okay, so have a great day.